After asking the system girl for my information, Chao Vo remembered the image of the Ice Queen in his dream. Chao Vo tries to use mental force to build and recreate the Ice Queen. He tried his best but still failed. He had to grimace inside because the Ice Queen's image had only been slightly rebuilt. Chao Vo muttered angrily. Impossible, I still can't use mental power to build a projection. Maybe it's because there's no mental feedback. Perhaps the crystal visualization method is not as simple as it seems to build a projected mind. It's really not that easy. Chao Vo clenched his hands and continued to think. Compared to the Marshall Saint Tower, this place is like a world. A complete world. In this world, other than hunger and the feeling of excretion, everything is as close to perfect as possible. If you compare both worlds to one game, the martial arts tower is too temporary. Marshall Saint Tower still needs players to participate in programming, while the virtual fantasy space is like a first-class game, making it difficult for people to distinguish between real and fake. Inside the current fantasy space, a zombie is recreated extremely realistically. It opened its eyes wide and opened its mouth as if it wanted to bite Chao Vo. Chao Vo held the tree tightly in his hand. Forget it. This is not something that can be accomplished overnight. Then Chao Vo, with a stick in his hand, began to rush forward quickly. After many trials at the martial arts tower, the process of cultivating crystal visualization has progressed a lot. I feel that inside my body I can contain the will of the third master. If I don't have a new harvest, with the growth rate of my strength, I probably won't need them anymore. I'll have to have the will of a great master. Because now my goal is to become a great master. When facing the great grand master whose fighting power is as strong as 99999. I don't know what Chao Vo's current fighting strength is. But he quickly felt that the great master's combat power was extraordinary. Chao Vo had to fall before the great master. He still has to improve his strength a little more. After a while, Chao Vo found a zombie carrying a giant rock on its body. Chao Vo stopped walking and said loudly, "Found someone. The third mind we need. Zombie with a large body and rolled muscles." Chao Vo's body is too fragile in front of this muscular zombie. With wide eyes, the zombie stared at Chao Vo and then exhaled a deadly smoke. Chao Vo gritted his teeth with cold eyes full of determination. Chao Vo's entire body at this moment radiated a great source of strength. The young man clutched his burning spear and rushed forward. Go! Chao Vo threw his spear hard at the tall zombie. The spear's tip rushed forward extremely powerfully. The zombie immediately used his palm to block Chao Vo's sharp spear. An evenly matched battle. Suddenly, the zombie's hand grew large and attacked, but right after that it seemed to have been pierced by a spear. Only saw a huge hole. The zombie has fallen. Chao Vo muttered. The effect the two forces create is truly terrifying. His defense is extremely strong. If he was in his complete state, I'm afraid Dam Trung Nok wouldn't be able to break through his defense. Chao Vo closed his eyes tightly and concentrated his mental strength as he spoke to the zombie. Let me inherit your master's way. Suddenly, Chao Vo seemed to see through the zombie's past. The scene that appears is of him sitting and kneeling in front of his master. The master pointed his finger and shouted loudly, "Thach Noi, your talent is too poor. You're always one step slower than everyone else. You are completely unsuitable for practicing martial arts." Even though he was punished by his teacher, Thach Noi was still determined. "Master, so I will try to practice one step more than everyone else. One step earlier, okay?" The old master saw Thach Noi's determination and was stunned, not knowing what to say. Then some time later, Thach Noi found a tall man carrying a giant sword on his shoulder to ask for something. He told Thach Noi, "Sorry, your qualifications and abilities are far below the requirements of our city defense team. Just afraid." He hesitated because the next sentence seemed difficult to hear. Thach Noi immediately replied, "I got it. So I'll go somewhere else and see." After returning home, Thach Noi's mother angrily slammed the table and shouted, "What? Are you crazy? Are you joining the hunter group? The hunters have to get out of the base, you know? You don't want to live anymore?" Thach Noi scratched his head at his mother's worried scolding. "Mom, don't worry, Mom. I will definitely be able to survive." At this time, Thach Noi's mother angrily hit his chest a few times. Move to another scene. Thach Noi was collapsing on the ground while three guys in front of him were laughing and talking happily. "Ha ha, stupid. I'm not strong myself, but I still want to save others." Just because he was fighting for a few pieces of corpses to bring back, he almost lost his own life. What indescribable stupidity. He can only make others laugh. Ha ha ha, maybe the next time the person who dies in the beast's mouth will be himself. Hearing these words, Thach Noi angrily clenched his hands. Then there was a scene of two other guys talking. "What did you say? Thach Noi promoted to level 6, is it real or fake? Don't lie to me." The guy next to him immediately said, "Every day at the picnic area he lived and died, and after returning he went crazy practicing." Having said that, I have to say it again, the people of the hunter group have all died and changed several times. Why is that idiot Thach Noi still alive? Who knows, maybe he looks stupid but is actually very cunning. Thach Noi, who was doing weight training nearby, heard these words and said to himself, "I have to become stronger, become stronger." Only then can we save more people and have a chance to survive. With eyes full of determination, Thachnoi firmly closed the matter. After a while, Thachnoi quickly ran to the hospital. Doctor, how's it going? The doctor opened the plaque and replied smilingly, congratulations, the baby is a girl, both mother and child are safe. Thachnoi was so moved that he wanted to cry when he saw his wife and little daughter sleeping. He reached out his big finger to touch his daughter's small hand. Thachnoi thought to himself, I have to become stronger, so strong that I can protect everyone around me forever. After that, Thachnoi became a master. He was 72 years old, martial arts year 11,024. Base number 1359 was attacked by strange beasts. Thachnoi held gate number 27 until his death without retreating. Returning to the present, after seeing Thachnoi's past, Xiao Vo seemed to understand the problem and muttered, is this zombie Thachnoi? Compared to Dam Trung Nok, Thachnoi is the true representative of people with late talent. From a young age he was called an idiot, but after he passed the peak of martial artist at the age of 60, he was able to enter the realm of a grandmaster at the age of 70. Before he died, his strength was that of a great master, becoming a great expert. His teacher said, he even has the potential to reach level 9, martial saint. And according to Thachnoi's words, from beginning to end he was there to protect others. What I need to do is also to protect my family, protect the future of humanity, protect all that is precious.